Yo, wat up mensen, welkom bij een gloednieuwe stream van Hogwarts Legacy. En vandaag gaan we wat meer exploren en wat side missions doen. Laten we even kijken. Vriendenkoord van een campmate. Black Lake. Laten we daarheen gaan kijken wat te vinden is.
Revelio.
Kijken.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
Kom dan.
Expelliarmus.
Blijkbaar niet.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Unidentified face. Scholar protection goggles. Nog een outfit wat niet bekend is. Een hoofddoek. En daar heb je hem.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Oké, die is compleet. naar de volgende side mission. No, niet relations. Ja. Deze. Daarvoor heb ik alle morgen nodig.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Even al die bullshit
What can I help you
kopen.
with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Zo, je moet daar.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio.
Zo, die is gevonden.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Vooruit, ik laat je ver.
Revelio.
Fucking goblins.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Revelio.
And it's...
I know I'm about to try one.
You've been paying attention.
How many of you are there?
Landless not your best. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Stupid one.
Grave mistake. I won't rest. Dead.
How is this happening? I was right not to be worried about you.
Stupid boy. Stupid.
You won't survive this, my young friend. That will have been your death.
Why, rat this out. Not gonna touch
You won't get away with that. Why
Ah,
have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Expelliarmus.
What an unfortunate end for you.
nog een keer.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
I know I heard something that... Aha! There you are! Always on the
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Wat er hier nog meer is.
Accio. Revelio.
Die was makkelijk.
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Nee, ik moet...
Incendio. Accio. Not so tricky after all, man.
Zo.
Revelio.
Ook gewoon dat ik door de bomen heen kan vliegen. Heerlijk.
You're here for my wares.
Echt logisch.
I'm afraid
Maar
I
niet.
still don't have my carts.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you.
Oké, hij is nu ook een merchant geworden.
Why don't you have a little peruse?
Koopt hij. Ja, die moet ik hebben.
There we are then. That'll do nicely, I'm sure. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Een klein beetje rondom Hogsmeade gaan. Weaponsering. Even kijken, die aan. Waypoints, ik bedoel Flu power shit. Ik ben hier toch, dus waarom zou ik niet meteen die ook meepakken? Oh, hier heb je weer wat ballonnen. Yippie-yay. Die ballon doet zo.
Alexandra.
Okay.
Not sure
Gelukkig
how I'd fare in a
deed
little
een
place
auto
like this.
fix.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Okay.
Levioso.
I never tire of seeing Brood.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. Wonder who lives here. Could it be?
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
Sure.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Nee. Die missie gaan we niet doen. We gaan nu eerst naar die Ash. Okay. Oh, dat is de borders ook. Haha. ik doe deze wel. Ik ben het beroerd niet om die ballonmissies te doen.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I can never face Milo's daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Nou, ik doe het gewoon.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
Ga die quest niet doen, Harry. Ik ga airspots bezoeken. Als die kraken nu weer komt, hè. Nope. Nu komt hij niet.
These rocks have seen better days. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Ik durf te wedden dat dit ooit een quest wordt. Hoe heet dit? Deze ook? De Collector's Cave. Doe ik zo, ga ik via die hierheen. Daarheen, die quest. Zo, hierheen. Die bloemen. Yep. Ik ben al blij dat er geen vliegende races zijn. Vliegende races, flying combat. Verdomme.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ik ben gelukkig al lopen. Dan gaan we naar deze. East Hogsmeade. Van East Hogsmeade gaan we naar... Kijken... East Northern Fortbok. Ja, ik zie het al. Waar is die laatste? Daar, waar is de laatste? Dat. Kijken. Om meer stijl te hebben.
You can't imagine. Convenient travel was before I invented flu pack.
Ik hoop eigenlijk snel dat we Beast kunnen vinden. Fantastic Beasts. Dus dat we Bestiality class krijgen. Nog 3 en dan kunnen we de main quest doen. Die andere komen wel. Oké. Ik wist niet dat het iets was specifiek. Godverdomme, mis ik me ook nog. Volg de vlinders. Waar brengt gij mij naartoe, vlinders? Hallo, Donnie. Nope. Follow the butterflies.
I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. My uncle even dared tell my aunt the truth once about what really happened to her triple sister. Now that's brave.
What are you up to now?
I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior. Pretty though.
over here.
Hello there, Professor Fig.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Waarom gaat hij niet dan ons
Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Who is it?
One there. There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
Nou, domme.
You're like love. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Dus niet zo als goed.
Revelio.
Ging niet zoals gepland.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Orders directly from Ranrock. Revelio.
A will draw blood.
Opeens staan.
Revelio.
Dat was niet iets wat ik had verwacht.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Nee?
An unlocking charm.
Very handy.
Okay.
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon,
Revelio.
we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Merlin? Misschien?
I imagine these brooms have been
Revelio.
enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Mhm.
Revelio.
First trial, let the first trial begin. Vingers gekruist. Ben benieuwd.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Ja, het heeft letterlijk een brug gecreëerd. Of niet?
traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least
For
I know what
fuck's
to expect
sake.
this time. Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus!
Nou, dat vind ik best makkelijk hier. Voor deze ene keer dan.
Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Revelio.
Nice.
Revelio. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues. Expelliarmus, Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Not making this easy on me.
Oh, ik kan er ook niet meer terug.
Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Soms ook midden-air. Blijkbaar.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Ik zie het al. Het midden is opeens weg.
I need to see how the room changes out of the archway.
Revelio.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio.
Zo. Leuke puzzel.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio.
Godverdomme.
Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
En wie cancelt mijn spel? The fuck?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy.
Nope. Hier is het niet. Het is zeker weer hier beneden. Nee. Doe het verkeerd. Waarom krijg ik 5 potions? Zeg niet dat dit een boss room is. Yep.
Don't like the look of this.
Zo, die is dood. Oh, big block time. So
what a relief. Another pensive.
show me your memories. Maar ze zijn pas bij Fast and the Furious 10. Ja.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know. To use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Ik denk zomaar dat de spiegel het
Crystallized
is.
stone. That must be the way back.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor, the name Rookwood, do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Meer nieuwe spreuken. Wanneer mag Avada Kedavra leren? Voor sommige personen.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Okay. Ik pak even een appeltje voor de dorst.
I should ask Sirona at the Three...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Drying out the roots for potions.
Have you finished your herbology essay? Mine's only about half an hour.
Ja, we gaan Beast Class doen. Nee, maar we gaan eerst alle Homora leren. Innovate. Een nieuwe staf. Nieuwe bezem unlocked. Nice.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I've always said that travel broadens...
Revelio.
Nou, niks interessants. Ik sta nog steeds voor. Die andere twee hebben het nog steeds 0.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Okay, leg maar
Ever
uit.
since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'm happy to.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Oké, Alahomora.
Alohomora.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Zo. Dongie, ik moet je waarschuwen. De puzzels voor Alamora is fucking Alamora. Ja.
Revelio.
Ja, je moet letterlijk een puzzel doen.
Revelio.
Nee, ik heb Geralt nog niet.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Oké, toegeven zijn niet wel wat makkelijker dan verwacht.
Revelio.
Ja, nu wel.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cavemen.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have bombs.
Comes near me, I'll trump in his hand. Or hell, maybe both. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My mark has protection.
Het was op het nippertje.
Revelio.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard.
It's a majestic fort.
Dit is echt fucking lastig. Ah, daar zit een boekje. Waar die Infinity Turtles show. Dus 5. Dus 2 is sowieso die. Is het serieus een secret passage?
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's
I would
definitely
like to
intriguing.
Surely.
I'd like to help you solve this
Maar die
mystery.
stealth die met...
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Nee, nog niet. Zover ben ik nog niet.
Revelio.
Remove requirement. Even kijken wat ik allemaal kan identifieren. Zes, 5, 4.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Oké, nog deze missie en dan ga ik de stream eindigen.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Okay.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, jammer. Ik dacht dat er ook nog van die paarden die je alleen kan zien als je dood hebt gezien.
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really
Okay,
not funny.
boy.
Let's go.
Die gast doet me denken aan Draco Malfoy.
Anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves up. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Follow the leader.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said,
Wat ga je me laten zien?
Pleasant surprise.
Je gaat me toch niet schenken in het bos?
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
A hippogriff. Ja, beest. Hij lijkt ook zo erg veel op die uit
Please meet Highwing.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Isn't she just
Die
magnificent?
Scheurberg.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Langzaam naartoe lopen en buigen. Wacht tot ze zelf buigen. En dan heb je toestemming.
I knew it.
Erbij te
I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oké. Maar ik eindig hier de stream tot volgende keer later.